All right. Welcome back. We are diving into something pretty cool today.
Yeah,
The Bugei Juhappen,
I like that one.
the 18 warrior arts of the samurai.
That's a good one.
Now, when you hear that, you
Yeah.
probably think swords, epic battles, all that.
Right, of course, yeah.
But it's way more than that.
It's just so much more than just the combat, yeah.
It really is. And we've got a great source here
Oh, yeah.
that breaks down all 18 of these arts.
Yeah.
And
I think some of them might surprise people.
some of them will surprise you.
Yeah.
I mean, rope tying,
Right.
what's that about?
Yeah, you don't usually think of rope tying as a samurai skill, but it makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah. The samurai, they were all about being prepared,
Resourceful.
ready for anything.
Adaptable.
Yeah, adaptable.
That's
So
right.
we've got this whole list of 18,
Okay.
and we'll go through them, but
Ken-jutsu, swordsmanship. We got Kyujutsu, archery.
of course, yeah.
So jutsu, spear fighting.
Had to have that, yeah.
Yoroi kumiuchi.
Whoa, say that again?
Yoroi kumiuchi, fighting in armor.
Oh, wow. But then
Fighting in armor.
they got
that's-
things like Nawa-jutsu, the rope tying.
Yeah, the rope tying. I mean, how practical is
It's
that?
super practical.
Yeah, it wasn't just for like, tying up prisoners or something.
Right.
They used it for climbing, for, like building temporary bridges.
Makes sense.
If you think about it, a battlefield
Right.
it's chaos, so you've got to be able to adapt.
Totally, yeah. So like a samurai MacGyver.
Kind of, yeah, MacGyver with a sword.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
we've got all these different arts, but then there's this one, Seishin Teki Kyoyo.
Seishin Teki Kyoyo. Yeah.
Spiritual refinement. What is that all about?
Okay, so that one sounds a little mystical, maybe a little out there, but
I little
think of it this way.
It's mental resilience. It's focus.
Okay.
Right? You're in the heat of battle.
Right.
Your mind can be your biggest weapon or your biggest weakness.
Right, yeah.
So Seishin Teki Kyoyo was about training your mind
To be calm.
to be calm, to be clear, decisive,
Yeah, under pressure.
under extreme pressure. It's like
Makes sense.
mindfulness, but
Right.
with way higher stakes.
Oh, yeah. Way higher stakes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got all that. Mental, spiritual side of things.
Right.
Let's talk about actual fighting.
All right, let's get down to it.
Jujutsu.
Okay.
Empty hand combat.
Empty hand combat.
Now, can you really win
Yeah.
against someone with a sword?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, yeah.
Jujutsu masters, they were incredibly skilled. Leverage, joint manipulation,
Okay.
pressure points. They could disarm people, throw them off balance, break bones even.
Wow.
It wasn't about brute force.
Right.
It was about technique, using your opponent's strength against them.
So really effective
Oh, yeah. There are stories of samurai winning fights
against swords.
against swords, yeah, using just jujutsu. It's amazing.
That's amazing. Okay, I want
Yeah.
to talk about some of the weapons here.
Okay, let's do it.
Kusarigama. Sickle and chain.
Now, that's a weird one.
I can't even picture that.
Yeah, it's a strange one.
How does that even work?
So the Kusarigama, it took a lot of skill coordination. Picture this, right? You swing the chain.
Okay.
It's weighted. You disrupt their attack,
Oh,
and then
powerful.
you strike with the sickle.
Okay.
It was versatile, good for offense, good for defense.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
And then the Naginata.
The national
arm, right?
Yeah, pole arm with a curved blade. Reach, leverage.
I read that was popular with women samurai.
It was, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
my
for defending, their homes.
Oh, okay.
Think about it, right? You got a swordsman coming at you.
Yeah.
You can keep him at a distance, strike with power.
Makes sense.
It was a very effective weapon.
Wow, okay. And then there's the jute.
The sword breaker?
Sword breaker, yeah. Sounds mythical.
It does, yeah, but it was real and
Yeah.
effective, especially close up.
How did that work?
So it was like a metal baton
Okay, sure.
with a hook.
Okay.
You could deflect blows, trap blades, disarm people.
Really?
Yeah. It was about control.
Makes sense.
Turning the swordsman's advantage against them.
So they really thought of everything, huh?
They really did.
And speaking of thinking of everything, Kakushibuki-jutsu,
Oh, the hidden weapons.
the hidden weapons. Sounds like a spy movie.
Right.
Totally.
So the samurai, they were masters of disguise preparedness.
Right.
And Kakushibuki-jutsu was about turning everyday stuff into weapons.
Okay.
Blades and walking sticks, fans with poison darts,
Wow.
rings with poison compartments.
Really?
They were always ready.
So, like, they invented EDC
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
every day, Carrie.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, Gotta talk about ninjas.
Of course. Yeah, everyone wants to talk about ninjas.
Everyone loves ninjas. Ninjutsu.
Was it real?
Okay, so ninjas were definitely real,
Okay.
but they were shrouded in secrecy.
Right.
Ninjutsu was about espionage, infiltration, survival. They were masters of blending in, gathering info, escaping unnoticed.
So less fighting, more like spying.
Yeah, more like intelligence operative.
That makes sense. But still cool.
Oh, totally.
Okay, so we talked about weapons, fighting.
Right.
But the samurai were also known for strategy.
Oh, yeah, big time.
What about Gunryaku Heiho and Tenmon Chimon?
All right, so those are the strategic arts.
Okay.
Warfare wasn't just about individual skill.
Yeah.
You had to understand tactics,
Right.
terrain,
Right.
weather even.
Okay.
So Gunryaku Heiho, that's military strategy.
All right.
Tenmon Chimon, that was using the environment to your advantage.
Oh, I see.
Knowing when to fight, when to retreat.
So adaptable, like we were saying.
Exactly.
Yes.
Adaptable in every way.
It's really incredible.
It is. The Bugei Juhappen, it's more than just fighting. It's a whole philosophy, yeah.
It's a way of life. It's self-mastery.
And it's still relevant?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we don't face samurai battles.
Right.
But we all have challenges.
Yeah.
And we need that adaptability.
That resilience.
Strategic thinking. It's empowering.
It is. What's your main takeaway from all this?
You know, it's a reminder that strength isn't just physical.
Right.
It's mental. It's being adaptable, resourceful, using what you have to overcome challenges. It's a powerful idea.
It really is. Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive
It has.
into the world of the samurai.
I learned a lot.
Yeah, me too. Until next time,
See you then.
thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.